So the presence of all of the great teachers and masters is here. It has not gone anywhere. Feel the comfort of that. Feel the grace of that. Ramana Mahrshi used to say that silence is my highest teaching. Only those who do not understand silence, I give words for. So he said that when my body will be gone, I will not be gone. You know, I'm still always there with you. What he's referring to, right, is not his physical expression, is not his words, but his essence, which is not separate from your essence. So feel the comfort of being one with that here and now, rather than feeling like you are chasing it or you are trying to make it happen by attending a session like this or by sitting down and concentrating or whatnot. That is the beautiful part about our teaching, is that the teaching points to us that you are that which you seek. And all that these practices and our conversations do is help us to see that clearly rather than see through the filters of mind which create the confusion, which obscure things the way they really are. So as we proceed today, don't try to get anywhere. Don't try to make anything happen. Even if sometimes it's difficult to follow the pointer being shared, just let it be. Become an open vessel for whatever experience may come forth on a thought level, on a feeling level, on the bodily level. It just does not matter. Today, I want to cover one of the simplest things and one of the greatest assets to you in your spiritual journey, and especially with your meditation practice, which is learning to entirely lose interest in the content of your thinking, in the thoughts that are arising, just for this moment. You have seen to whatever degree that the thoughts that appear and disappear, that are seen to come and go, are not myself. They are not what I am. So, in this moment of practice, as we come together, have absolutely no interest in what appears, no desire to pursue. Even the thought that says, how do I not pursue? can be seen and totally discarded. Don't be interested in even this concern. How do I do this? Am I doing this right? Notice that when you get stuck there, how do I do this? Or am I getting this right? Once again, you identify at the level of thought. That thought once again claims your being, your seeing. Whereas even when that thought arises, see it as something that appears to you in your seeing. Have no desire to pursue it. Just let it be. This is not even necessarily a concentration practice or anything like that. Just the moment these thoughts arise, which they are doing again and again, they're arising again and again. In the moment of your noticing, you just lose interest. You just let it go. The thought cannot persist unless it sources interest, importance, attention from you. There's a certain clarity, a certain awareness, which is there with or without the thinkingness. Even when you don't express any interest in your thinkingness and it drops away, you do not go anywhere. You are still aware. You still are. Even the thought that says, but there are too many thoughts. I can't do this for too long. Don't think of it as something that you're having to maintain, but instead try to clearly notice that you are not the thinkingness. You are not even the thought that says, oh, this is so hard. You are that which sees this thinkingness arise and subside. which is not thinking. That which struggles with meditation, that which wants to get somewhere, that which is frustrated, that which is afraid or worried, is not you. It is seen by you. These worries, these concerns, these frustrations, these expectations speak as if you are a person, and they speak about the world. That is why for these moments that we're together, and also when you sit down for practice, in that moment, have no care about who you take yourself to be, the person that you are and the life that you live, and what you're trying to get or avoid. That is the very cause of trouble. This worry and concern about me and my life, even me and my spiritual practice, is what keeps us very intrigued and interested and hooked into these thoughts that arise, which speak as me, the person, about me, my life. But we are replacing this interest in this idea of who I am in my life with interest in the awareness in which these thoughts appear and disappear. as intimate as thoughts appear to be, they are still seen by you to come and go. Are you not even closer? Are you not even subtler than the very intimate thinking which is seen to come and go? Be interested in that one, that which is aware, that which you are, rather than the content of your thinking. That which you are, that which is aware of the thinking, is not something that you have to get to, something you have to find. Simply be that, rather than pretending to be or taking yourself to be the thinking which appears. In other words, notice that you are already here and aware as that. Thoughts can only think about this, but they cannot touch it. They cannot experience it. Are you not already that which is aware of the thoughts that are appearing and trying to become this? When a lot of thoughts arise, do you cease to be that which is the witness to them? Do you cease to be that which is aware? This is about you noticing your true position as that which is aware of little thoughts or a lot of thoughts or no thoughts. You do not move. The you being referred to here has nothing to do with your idea of yourself, the person you take yourself to be. You observe the thoughts of the mind, which create an image of who you are, what you've been through, what you like, what you don't like. That is not what you are. That is just an idea. That is a self image, which is personal. You are aware of the changing sensations that we call body, the changing sense perceptions, which we call world. Notice once again and again, thoughts just trying to create more ideas about this, thoughts trying to talk about this. You're not trying to stop the thinking or fight the thinking. You're just seeing that you are not the thinking. You are not inside of the thinking. The thinker is not what you are. You are aware of the thinking. And now you are replacing your interest in the content of thinking with you, yourself, that which is aware of the thinking as a changeful experience. Don't see this clearly once and then expect something to happen. That which expects something to happen is also the thinking mind, which is creating an idea about a future where you understand this and what will happen and how your experience will change. Start to see that all of that is conceptual. But there's nothing conceptual at all about the awareness in which these thoughts appear. Anything that can arise mentally is a concept. It is illusion, dreamlike. But your very seeing of it is very actual, true. Feel that. So, in this way, we are walking out of the conceptual prison and following the footsteps of the real. This presence is the greatest hint of truth inside of this dream. It is the closest you get to the truth of yourself inside of this changeful experience. So hold this one very dear. Start to grow interested in this one. In moments of practice, continue to confirm for yourself again and again that whether there are a lot of thoughts or little thoughts or no thoughts, you're simply present, you're simply aware, you're only the witness. Even when you get lost in thought and you notice I was just thinking for so long, you only appeared to be in the flow of thinking, but were you not always only the awareness in which that even that appearance was being seen? In this way, you're simply returning to the noticing of your true position from where you are always aware, changelessly. You, awareness, do not think. All thinking, there's awareness of. You, awareness, don't have any preference, any expectation, any resistance, any fear. All preferences, fears, resistances, there's awareness of. Just like the movie screen on which the movie is being played, the screen is not going on any journey, even though inside of the movie they go visit many countries. The movie screen doesn't have a preference as if what scene is being played. The screen is not running away from anything, it's not afraid of anything. It is incapable of having any preference or judgment about anything. All preferences, judgments, resistances belong to the seeming character appearing on the screen, which is equally part of the movie, equally part of the scenery being displayed. So, this is you learning to notice your true position as the screen rather than the limited viewpoint of the character whose movie it appears to be. There's nothing wrong with the appearance, but we simply are learning to discover what I am at my essence rather than what I appear to be. What am I truly? And the only thing that continues to reinforce our current paradigm, our current conditioned, limited paradigm, which continues to reinforce this stuckness within the limited viewpoint of the person, is the constant psychological chatter of who I was, what I've been through, what I want, what I expect, what I like, what I don't like. So, at least in the very moments of practice, we are learning to totally empty out this stuff, learning to see it as secondary, a part, not me or mine, taking interest away from it and becoming interested in the one that I am, that sees, that knows, that is. Beautiful. You can open your eyes when you're ready. As you move forward, as you try to even implement this, as the days go by, continue to observe the changefulness of your circumstance. Continue to observe the changefulness of the how the body feels and looks. Continue to feel or observe the changefulness of the emotions and thoughts, beliefs, even personality, self-image. Keep confirming that you are just the witnessing of these things. Keep noticing your true position as the awareness of these things. When you notice just thoughts talking about the practice, talking about your life, talking about your future, talking about your past, talking about you, the person in your life, instead of being so interested in the content of those thoughts, like what they're trying to get, what they're trying to achieve, what they're trying to do. Even the seeming importance of that thinkingness, that you must be thinking those things, is also just another mind-made construct. Very important to understand. The seeming importance of thoughts is also just a thought-made illusion. See through it. Care more about that which is truer than the thinking that appears. That which remains even when the thinkingness appears, disappears, comes, goes. And see the changelessness of that. See the stability of that position. We really seek stability in thoughts. We seek stability in emotions. We seek stability in circumstances and possessions. But that is a fruitless chase. Now we are learning to notice that which is stable, which does not change. That is the place of acceptance. That is the seat of acceptance, of wisdom, clarity, insight. I hope that you got a lot of value out of that video. If you do want to go deeper into the practice of what we covered in today's video, take a look at my self-inquiry guide. You can download it in the description box for completely free. It will teach you step by step exactly how to practice self-inquiry and take your practice deeper. Okay, it's a wonderful resource there for you. And if you are looking for more hands-on help and you want to get a more structured approach to your practice, then consider our School of Awakening. It is an amazing program where you get step-by-step instruction. Every single day I will lead you deeper into this practice. So we have an amazing course over here. Along with that, we have a great community group. Anytime that you have a question, you can simply post it here and I'm able to answer it for you. We also do weekly meetings. So as you'll see, we have a Q&A coming up tomorrow. We do 2 Q&As per week. We do a guided meditation every week, live on Zoom. And all in all, you can connect with other members from all around the world who are doing this practice and growing in the understanding of their true self, awakening to their true self together. So it's just an amazing resource. It really gives you the structure, the guidance, and the support that you need to grow in this understanding experientially. So I'll leave the link down below for that as well. If you're interested, definitely check it out. That's all for today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time.